I hosted my own Stickman tournament and it turned out to be absolute chaos. I loaded in 16 of the most completely random and unhinged characters into the game. We're talking about LeBron James, Elsa from Frozen, and the Grim Reaper, all thrown into one massive bracket. With a roster this random, the real question is, out of all these fighters, who is actually the true Supreme Duelist? We're about to find out, so let's begin the tournament. But before we start, here are the rules. Every map is completely random, with AIs being set to the max difficulty, and for the qualifiers, it only takes one round to win, a sudden deathmatch. Let's get into it. So for round 1, we have Captain America with Stormbreaker taking on Elsa from Frozen. Sadly, in a tragic accident, Elsa lost her hair. Being completely bald, at least she won the match with Captain America not even standing a chance. Next up, we have Spider-Man versus Levi from Attack on Titan. Levi rocking the bald look with his dual blade ODM gear won because Spidey totally missed his grapple falling onto the water. Fight 3 is a 2 versus 1 with Asta on hard difficulty versus Jotaro and Star Platinum on easy mode. We had to use solid colors for the teams to tell them apart, with Jotaro going down first, and despite having 0 HP, Asta clutches it out against Star Platinum. Now we have Saitama versus the Grim Reaper. Finally, a character who is actually supposed to be bald. Saitama disrespectfully pushes the Grim Reaper into the ocean and then jumps to celebrate his win after. Fight 5 gives us an accurate-ish Ant-Man against Sailor Moon from home.
Brother,
Back into the fight, Ant-Man grows massively, pushing her under the water and casually walks through the sea for the win. Next, we have Jackie Chan with his nunchucks and Naruto with just a shuriken, both completely bald. Jackie Chan, in his natural habitat with moving platforms, basically turned it into a movie scene, taking the win. So now we have 2 more bald guys with Inuyasha with his katana versus Aquaman with his trident. Aquaman, using his water mechanics perfectly, pushes Inuyasha into the ocean and drowns him. The final qualifier match is here with LeBron James with a basketball and Sung Jin-woo with a dagger. LeBron James, actually being bald in real life, sadly inaccurate in game with his shots, lost to Sung Jin-woo with his fast movement with a dagger, ultimately taking the final spot. Welcome to the quarterfinals. Unlike the qualifiers where each round was only one match, now the characters must win 2 rounds to win the overall matchup. Up first, we have Elsa versus Levi. Elsa is still unfortunately bald, at least she has her crown. While in round 1, Levi quickly defeats Elsa by pushing her off the platform.
Nice one, Levi.
Round 2 takes place in a more enclosed environment and Elsa fights back, nearly killing him with the ice spikes, but Levi ultimately managed to win an extremely close fight. Next in, we have Asta versus Saitama. Asta can now be shown in his fully customized appearance. Sadly, he's also bald. So anyways, in round 1, it turned into something resembling to a swimming competition.
Punch Asta. Nice one, Saitama. You're like a robot now. And Asta won.
In round 2, they finally had a proper fight where Asta defeats Saitama by stabbing him with his sword, but I think clearly Saitama was holding back. Match 3 gives us Ant-Man versus Jackie Chan. In round 1, Ant-Man grows extremely large and uses his massive size to push Jackie Chan off the map.
Like, jump over it. You're not gonna win in a water fight with like Ant-Man. No one can swim in this game.
But in round 2, the map contains spikes. With the increased size of Ant-Man, it became a disadvantage. So, for their final fight, Ant-Man pushes Jackie Chan off the platform again underneath the map where Jackie Chan was pushed towards the spikes.
And Ant-Man won!
Now we have the last quarter-final fight. Basically, Sung Jin-woo against Aquaman. In round 1's enclosed area, Aquaman's longer trident had an advantage over the dagger, so he won the first round. And for round 2, it ended unrealistically with Aquaman falling below the platform and subjected to the game's logic that no one can swim, basically drowned.
And Sun Jin-woo came along. His aura farming.
So for the final round, it takes place at the pirate ship where Sung Jin-woo moves around the map in quick succession but eventually falls into the water. So I think the aura farming was too much, so Aquaman wins the final round. With the 4 winners, they advance into the semifinals. We have Levi, Asta, Ant-Man, and Aquaman. For the semifinals, it is still a best of 3. Win 2 rounds and it will punch your way into the grand finale. For fight number 1, we have Asta with his massive sword versus Levi with the dual blades. Round 1 takes us to the pirate ship. They both end up in the water, but Asta literally dives in sword first, like anchoring himself, instantly losing.
And Asta loses.
Round 2 is in an enclosed map, forcing them into close combat. Asta puts up a good fight, but with Levi's experience with swordsmanship, his speed was just too much.
No Asta. And Asta lost by the sword fight.
Levi takes the clean 2-0 sweep, securing his spot in the finals. For our second fight in the semi-final, we had Marvel versus DC with Ant-Man versus Aquaman. And yes, I completely forgot to change their picture at the top of the screen, so just pretend Asta and Levi aren't there. Moving on.
So, future me, sorry for the editing mistake, and now, edit this.
Round 1 drops them into a tiny map surrounded by lava. They both fall in. But with Ant-Man being gigantic, he just stands in the lava, he literally walks right through it and takes the win.
With like the size and stuff, he like jump a tiny bit.
Round 2 is on a tiny moving island. It's a massive back and forth struggle, but Aquaman uses his water attacks to push him off, but once again Ant-Man's sheer height saves him from fully falling in. So Ant-Man survives and takes the round with 2-0.
Basically, a high difficulty battle for him, but he won! Nice one, Ant-Man!
Which means our grand finale is set with Levi versus Ant-Man. So this is it. We have the final matchup of our Stickman tournament, having the Titan of the Marvel Universe, Ant-Man, versus Levi, humanity's strongest soldier, fighting Titans with ease. It is a best of 3 and winner takes the championship. Let's go. Round 1 starts, and wait, why does Ant-Man have a grappling hook?
Wait! This is not the Ant-Man I know. This is like Spider-Man.
Okay, moving on to the proper fight. It is a small map where Ant-Man grows massive, which is a little ironic since Levi literally hunts gigantic titans for a living.
Levi to the water again. If only people could kick. And Ant-Man won. First out of 3.
Round 2 drops him off in an enclosed map, and they're just standing there, menacingly.
Bro, we can't heal. Like fight. Why did we stop? I think now they're fighting. What happened there?
Eventually, I think they remembered they were in a tournament, so because the map was small, being gigantic completely backfires on Ant-Man. So we are at a tie with 1-on-1. So, the final round of our championship with unstable icebergs, Ant-Man going big, and Levi going haywire with his swords. It was completely out of control. But it ended with an anticlimactic ending, building up to Levi gently being pushed into the water, and I guess Ant-Man wins. So he officially wins the Stickman Tournament Championship.
You need to wait, Ant-Man, for your reward. Changing Levi towards the trophy. Yes. We need it like bigger. No, more bigger. We need like the trophy over him. I said over him, not like under him. Nice. Ant-Man, you win! Nice one! Nice one, Ant-Man! Let's like make the trophy smaller. Nice one, Ant-Man, you won! Yeah!
Subscribe! I guess size really does matter.